Hello, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Thank you for watching. Saturday morning. So I had forgotten, I had this coffee maker that I got years and years ago when I used to drink, order Javalia through there, where you had to order 2 kinds every month. Anyway, this was a free coffee maker that I got when I first joined their thing. And one side does 12 ounces, the other side does 12 ounces. But it takes regular coffee grounds, so you can do 2 cups at the same time. And you just put, but it has to be a special coffee filter. Well, I didn't know, if I could find this coffee filter. So I canceled my coffee maker that I made, or that I ordered from Amazon. And I found out I can order some more of these filters. So what I'll do is just make my coffee in the mornings. I'll just run it through the same grounds twice, which is fine with me. But anyway, I did it. I got my coffee going, and it is much smoother than the instant coffee. So I'll be able to set that up and let it run through for a full cup and then a little bit more afterwards, so I can get my 20 ounces. And yeah, it's definitely a lot smoother. So, all right, just wanted to share that with you on this Saturday morning. Hey, it's Saturday, and got family coming to town, and with my attention issues, I thought I'm going to clean my bathroom. Well, then I had to go to my bedroom to put something in there, and I opened up a drawer, and I'm like, oh, I need to clean this drawer. So I never did finish my cleaning my bathroom. I did clean my toilet bowl, but I haven't gotten to the seat and lid and all that yet. But anyway, so that's how my attention span works. But now I'm in the process of cleaning out a couple drawers in my bedroom. It doesn't help with the family coming to town, but it's something I want to do. So they can deal with the dog fur and stuff. They've been dealing with it since, gosh, I moved out of my parents' house in 2005. So they've been dealing with me. They know that I'm sloppy, and they know to don't come to my house in their best clothes. It is what it is. There's no bugs. I ain't got the bugs, but I definitely, I'm not the best housekeeper. Anyway, so as I'm piddling around in my stuff, I am starving. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, but I'm so hungry. So something that I remember from carnivore is that, eating the eggs and bacon, it's all good, but it just doesn't last very long. And so, so what I did was I pulled out, so for breakfast this morning, I'm going to go a little backwards. I'm going to eat the sirloin that I had made up. I'm going to season it up a little bit, but that's what we're going to have. We're going to eat this sirloin right here. We're going to put some Chef's Blend smoked salt. Hey, one of y'all had mentioned in the comments that, so Redmond's, if you're not familiar with Redmond's, they get theirs from some mine in Utah, and they leave the minerals in their salt. They don't strip it out to where it's just bleached and blanched. So when you add their salt, you will see flecks of minerals. See those black flecks? That's minerals. Oh wait, that one wasn't. No. But anyway, there's flecks of minerals in the Redmond's real salt. They leave those natural minerals in their stuff. So if you do not like little leftover crunchy things that don't dissolve in where you're doing, like even in their electrolytes, they're there. So if you don't like that, then Redmond would probably not be a good brand for you. I just want to throw that out there because someone was excited and bought some of these smoked salts, and then they got it and they're like, ew, because of the little leftover little bits in there. They're crunchy. So yeah, just so you know that about Redmond's, their salt, they get it from a mine in Utah, and they leave the minerals in it. So now I'm gonna take a bite, and Yeah. It's good. Somebody eat this. Probably it's 6:53, so it's probably gonna be done before 7 o'clock. I'm hungry, and I need to get on to cleaning. Well, organizing, and then eventually I'll get to cleaning. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm having for breakfast this morning at not quite 7 o'clock. My sirloin. It ain't perfect, but I cleaned my bathroom. I cleaned my sink. I even cleaned my windows, and I got to line all my stuff back up. Cleaned my bathtub, but that thing is so far gone. That's just a hunk of conditioner I couldn't scrape off. It'll be all right. Anyway, I need to do the floors, but it'll be all right. I got my toilet cleaned. Got my Bible still on my toilet. And I keep all my hair stuff out and my skin stuff. It is what it is. Nobody comes to my house, so I just live like I live. I need to clean the couch off. I have covers for the cushions. This one, because of his favorite spot being right here. Look, see that duct tape? That's because he always lays right there, and them old long toenails, he poked holes in it. And then Brother Sam decided to chew on it. So there's a hole there. So I will have these covers that I wash. So they're in the washer now, and I'll put them on probably Monday night before, or I may just wait and see what day they come over. Then that way I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, because biggin, those toenails. So yeah, the couch is pretty much his, but it's a good couch, so anyway. So now I just got to finish dusting. I got a candle going for smells, and there's some crochet stuff over there. And this is my little, I don't know what you call it. Well, it's a TV stand, obviously, or hospital tray. But I just keep stuff on it, lotion, salt, because this is where I eat. So I just keep all my hodgepodge of stuff. And over there, that's a half crocheted unicorn. One of these days I'll get to working on it. But I'm kind of not motivated to crochet for the past few months. I found my laptop as I was going through my drawer in there. So I'm going to look and see what's on that thing. I have no idea. Of course, my PlayStation up there. But anyway, so I'm going to dust that thing off. And I'll dust up there and dust that thing off. And this poor thing, God love him, he's tired, you all. He went from eating his breakfast outside the potty. That's a hard work for old Lou. Then I'll dust that thing off. Then I'm going to call it even. I'll call it done when I do those. When I dust that, and that. That's good enough for the living room. I need a Lori FNM lifestyle in my life. Lori, you need to move to Cape Girardeau and come assist me with the... help me figure out how to keep my hair dog free with 4 dogs. The other one's outside. He's always outside on guard. All right. The bedroom is as clean as it's going to get. I cleaned off my dresser, and I've washed the sheets and blanket. I actually have the pillowcases. They're actually in the washer still. And I remade Bubba's bed. And yeah, so this is as clean as my room gets. I can't store my pillows on my bed because Monkey Man right there will eat them. He loves to eat and destroy anything that he can get his teeth in. Especially that's stuffed. This one, he's in his happy place doing his usual thing. I think I already showed you. Bathroom is as clean as it's going to get. That's as good as she gets, man. Good as she gets. Living room, this is as good as she gets. I dusted things off as good as I care to dust them off. Got my little red hat girl that I made. And I have to wait on the carpet or the couch covers, but I'm not going to put them on until the family comes. I told you all that. But I've kind of dusted everything off. I was laughing. I told my sisters while they're there, somebody needs to help me put something in there because I had the one still up from Christmas. I don't mind it like that, but I just feel like it needs a little something to go kind of up there. And both my sisters are kind of into the decorating type stuff. So anyway, and I did dust off my TV stand, but that thing is a hot mess. Someday I'll get a new one. It was chewed off on the corner. That's from whenever I was fostering a hound dog. He chewed on that, and he chewed on that, and he chewed on that. And so So I'm just not replacing stuff at this time. But anyway, it works. Nobody ever comes to my house, so I'm not worried about it. Straighten that corner up just a little bit, and I straightened up my table. But now I'm going to sit down and see what I see on my laptop, see if there's anything on it, see if it even still works. I probably haven't used this thing since I moved back in 2011. Lunch today, we're going to have to use a pen and paper because this is going to do some math. It's what, 12? It's 12 o'clock and I'm hungry. And it's just how I work, so we'll see. We'll see when I eat again next. What I'm gonna do, well, hang on. You know me, I'm always using paper plates, and I didn't open them up when I used the last one. That was not very nice to future Terry. Now, let's zero it out, because we have to do some math to see how many calories we're looking at. This is rotisserie chicken. 450 grams. Where's my pen? And then I'll figure out, okay, so chicken, either 450 grams or 240. So I need to plug that into my app and see what's what. Because what I wanted to do was kind of make a chicken and cheese chaffle for a chicken salad, a carnivore. I know you see this. I'll move this. Sorry, it's not open yet. It ain't open yet. See, that's for Monday. Anyway, so I gotta plug in because then we're gonna use that. We're gonna use a serving of this cheese, and then we're gonna use some bacon grease instead of what your dad gonna call it, Terry? Instead of mayonnaise for our like chicken salad. So we're gonna do some playing here. So far I'm gonna use these egg whites, and I'll use this cheese, and I got some bacon that I'll put in with the chicken, and so looks like this chicken was, I have a feeling it's not rotisserie. It's probably whatever I cooked in the crock pot. So I'm going to go on and add 8 grams of bacon grease to it. Let's see. How much is that? There we go. It's 9, but close enough. So now, I'm going to warm this up just a little bit, so that way I can mix it all together. And then we'll work on the chaffle. Alright, so I'm going to use, this is 1 serving of cheese. Oh, I did not spray it. I might have regrets about it, but it'll be alright. It is what it is. And then, so I was going to do, it's 3 tablespoons in one, which is 46 grams. Hey, all right, 33, close enough. All right, close enough. And then I'm going to do cheese on the top. Cheese on the top. I haven't made chaffles in a while. So these are going to be a carnivore chicken salad for lunch. So, all right, I'll see you whenever it clicks and tells me it's done. So I took my my mixer to it to kind of break it up, the chicken a little bit more. And I'm also going to add 14 grams of pork rinds. It's actually the pork cracklings, the chicharrones. Get it open. I had some, and they tasted really wrong this morning. I gave them, man, that's a serving right there. All right, then. Here you go, puppy dog. Hang on, you know I gotta feed the pit crew. Let me see if they taste okay. Yeah. Oh, here, Baxter. Here, bud. Watch my fingers. Callie. Come here, Cal. Here you go, girl. Yeah, these don't taste bad. The ones that maybe it was yesterday. Anyway, I gave the dogs one and I just tasted one. It was terrible. Alright, so now we're going to pull this. We're going to unplug it. Pull it off. Just let it sit. And let them cool for a little bit. And then we're going to have us a carnivore version of chicken salad sandwich. Okay, so I swapped out, where'd my fork go? I swapped out the bacon for another serving of the chicharron, these. Pork cracklings. I thought, you know what? I'd rather have more pork cracklings than bacon. So now I'm going to put this shredded chicken on here. Oh, good thing quality assurance is down beneath me. So I'll just eat the rest of this on my pork rinds or cracklings, and then I'm going to have me a chicken salad sandwich. It's going to be messy, but here's how it's going to go down. So that's going to be my lunch today. Chicken salad sandwich with pork rind. And this chicken is going in my belly too. Bye. Y'all know I'm kind of weird, right? So I'm not really a sandwich person anymore. It's been 4 years, so I don't really care about sandwich. So I broke it up into pieces, and then I put my cracklings in there too. So I'm just eating it all out of a bowl, so it's almost like a chicken salad nacho bowl thing. So anyway, that's how I'm going to eat it. All right, bye. Hey, Beth, I want to answer your question. You were asking about the different containers that I have. So, like I said, I get them at Walmart. And most of them have these red lids. And so they are from Rubbermaid. Except the brown one is blue. That's Ziploc. Okay. So this rectangle one, this one is, hang on, I gotta do this. It is four cups. And I like this one if I'm going to use just plain ground beef, because sometimes then what I'll do is I will do something like add some low carb noodles and some pasta sauce. Or I love this one for salads because like I said, I pour my dressing over it, and I don't have, and it's kind of shallow, so I can get bites of everything that's in it. So this one I use for that. I used my burritos in it. So when I made my burritos and pizza, whenever I make pizza, I put that in here too. So this is just good for shallow things. If I want to do like more than just the meat. When I want to do just the meat, you'll see me using just this square one, like for steak and pork. Now, if like for carnivore week though, I put my pork in here because I knew I needed a bigger container. This little jobber is, in comparison, it's like about 2/3 of the size. So let me see what this size is. It says 2.9 cups. Yeah, 2.9 cups. And this also is Rubbermaid. It's got a it's got a square lid too. So this one you'll see in so many of my videos. I use this one if I'm just going to do just plain meat, or I use it for my sides sometimes. Like if I want my sides flat for whatever reason. You can't put as much in this one, so I don't put a lot of stuff in there. This one I used to use for my salads, but then I started using this one and I can get to everything. But this is good for salads because then you can put your lid on it. You know, so you can take your salads in it, you know, things don't tip as easy. What do I use? I don't use this one as much because it's so tall. I can't put two in my freezer. Like I could put one and then one of these little ones on it. So I don't use these very much lately. In the past I did. I use this one. This one you see me use for my rutabaga a lot, but this is a Ziploc brand. So it's got a blue lid. I think Rubbermaid has one. Hang on here. Oh, here. This one, and it's rounded, and it comes with the red lid. I've just bought so many over the years, and it would do fine, either of these. I feel like this one's a little bit bigger. Let's see. The Ziploc one is 2 cups. Man, I have watched this thing so much. Hold up. Yeah, this says 2 cups. So both of them are 2 cups. But these are really good for things like your side dishes. So green beans, rutabaga, mashed rutabaga. What else do I put in there? Well, any side that I do, I like them in there. You could put some broccoli in there, some raw veggies, stuff like that. You can put those in there. This one is the one I use for the dog's broth. But if you don't have dogs, and so whenever I get done with my crock potting my ground beef, what I like to do is pour the liquid into here, and then you know, I've got broth. Now, if you don't have dogs, you can just pour it into here and pop it in your freezer, and you can have some beef broth anytime you want to. So I love these for that. This is a Ziploc, but I don't. 4 cups. So this one is 4 cups. So this is 4 cups. I think this one. No, this was 5.2 cups. What else was 4 cups? Something was 4 cups. This one. So these two are both 4 cups, but you know, you can tell this one would be better. Now, if you wanted to do a shaker salad, you could do that too. You know, you could put your salad, like, you know, the jar salads. I've seen them do jar salads. Put the dressing in the bottom, and then some tomatoes, and then some other veggies, and then some other veggies. And then when you get to work, you can just shake it all up together, and you can eat it right out of there. So that's another thing. But those are the containers I use. Oh, wait, I do have some of those split ones. Hold on. Okay, this is one that I got on Amazon. It's supposed to be reusable, but you can see this piece right here, it's fraying off. But anyway, so I have this one I got from Amazon. It probably doesn't have the brand name on it, but just some cheapy ones. Obviously, it's falling apart. And this here one, Rubbermaid, because Walmart is life. And this one comes with a clear lid. But when I use this, like as I was on my way down, I was eating like 6 or 7 ounces of meat. So I would put the meat in the smaller side, and then on this side, I would take stuff like, I would buy a bag of frozen veggies. And so I didn't cook it. I would just put them, I'd do a meal prep day, I'm just going to say 6 ounces of meat in here. And then I would go back, pull out the bag of frozen veggies, and I would put 2 servings of veggies on this side. And then I'd put the lid on it and pop it in the freezer. And then, along with my regular rotation, I would pull this out. And I didn't cook it. I would just, whatever felt like putting on it, you know, me and my seasonings. I never know what I'm going to do. And so, but also you can put sauces and whatever you want to on it. But that's how I use this here one, this double one. I would put the meat on the small side and then my veggies on that side. Like I said, most of the time it's frozen veggies. And I just pop it right back in the freezer. And then by the time it was defrosted and ready to microwave, I didn't have to do any work. Because we know I'm all about low manual labor. So that's how I used my my containers. And like I said, every single one of these were gotten from Walmart, except for that one that I just threw away. So Walmart is great, but like I said, there's just such a variety and different uses. And yeah, so Walmart is your best friend for your containers. Okay, bye. Just wanted to let you know, Beth, because I promised you I would show you. I'm going to explain to you all why I'm very regimented with measuring and weighing everything out before. Because I did something kind of different and fun with lunch. Now I have 600 calories that I can have for supper. Fine. So I could probably pull one of my other things out, but I don't know if I have any just meats that's defrosted. Okay, it worked out. This has defrosted enough that I'll be able to heat it. This is some pork steak with that. Remember I made the gravy? It had a half tablespoon of masala wine and a half tablespoon of heavy cream. So in doing this, I am staying right around 2,200 calories. So it's a good thing I had some of my old stuff set up and ready to go. But that is why I'm so regimented in everything I eat. The meat's the same. Everything's measured out to the exact same portions. Because as soon as I do something different, then I got to do something different with what I have. So like this ribeye, I can't have today, which is fine. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's just I can't have 12 ounces of ribeye. That would be 900 calories, and I need 600 calories. So that is a prime example of why I weigh everything out and why I don't, people are like, you just eat the same thing over and over. Yes, I do. One, I like it. I generally like what I eat. But two, if I veer off with too much, then it messes up how I have everything measured and weighed out and all that stuff. And of course, don't get me wrong, it's fine sometimes. Like Thursday night when I went to eat with my friend, that's fine. I had steak and shrimp and I was over by 100 some odd calories. It's okay. I'm not stressed about it. But on a day-to-day basis, I wanted to show you all exactly what I would do on a day-to-day basis. So this is exactly why when you see me, my main source of food my main meat source is always the same calories, always around 600 calories. But I do that so then whatever other stuff I add around it, the vegetables and stuff, that's not going to be super high calorie. That's not going to be more than 200 calories. So if I'm eating 800-ish calories at lunch and 800-ish calories at supper and then 400-ish calories at breakfast, well then that's still going to be around 2,000 to 2,200 calories. So that's why everything is so measured out and so precise for me. And so when I do random weird things like today, it just messes up my linear thinking. I don't have, well, let's go try this and try that. My brain don't work that way. Anyway, so I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and grab that out of the microwave. I'm not 100% sure what's going to go down tomorrow. Mom is going to be running to pick my sister up from the airport, and I'm not sure at what time. So I don't know exactly if we're going to be going out to eat and stuff. But what my plan is, I do have 2 defrosted meals that are still the carnivore meals. So if we go out to eat for lunch, I'll eat one of them for supper tomorrow night, and then the other one I can use as just a carnivore meal throughout the week too. So since I have these, it's not a big deal. Just for that supper, I will just grab one of those and heat it up, and I'll I'll know that it was from my one of my zero carb meals. And I'll just not have a side with it. So I'll just make sure I don't have a side with it. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm going to sit here and eat this. It is pork steak. I think it might have been pork chops, but either way, it's pork with masala wine and heavy cream. Bye. Have a good day. Here's my mama wearing my apron for her ladies thing on Thursday. And here's my macros for the day. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.